Yeah. If he goes south, he's going into TFR? All right, we'll figure it out here in just a moment. Sorry, anybody and everybody, if you guys have got us on the internet, this is, behind the scenes-esque as it would be. I want to give you guys information. I want to talk to you. I want to let you know what's happening, but I'm also kind of still working in here. And also, just so you know, I am not in here by myself. I'm not talking to voices in my head. Looks like he's getting back onto the freeway, Dylan. Making that move, kind of, it did speak to somebody. Who knows what that was all about? I can't even begin to guess that these are planned meetings. I would just say that those are just random. That bike really kind of kicking it back up again, getting up into the triple digits, and is not one of those things you want to see. And in the emergency lane right now, looking behind him there. I don't know if checking for traffic or checking for law enforcement. Doesn't really make any difference. Look ahead of you, buddy. Just look ahead. We're getting back into those crazy rides. Triple digits, moving through traffic, quick lane changes. This is end of lens right here for as far as we in Skyfox go. So we can get a little closer with digital. That's it. But it gives you an idea at the distance that this bike is creating between us and the helicopter. We are climbing as well as making our way forward. So there is a little bit of that. Looks like we are getting back off the freeway again. Dylan, if you got me. He's busy talking to somebody else, so I'm going to keep an eye on him. Getting back off the freeway, looks like Warner. That's what it says on my machine. And definitely taking Warner off the freeway. He's going behind us, Dylan, if you got me. No, you don't have me. Perfect. So definitely going behind us. There's Dutch Brothers. It would have been good coffee. And let's see where he pops out here. Please make a turn. Thank goodness. So we're not getting too far from it. Dylan, you still got me? Dylan? All right. Looks like we're in a residential neighborhood. Maybe this is coming to an end. Looks like he's parking it. Dylan? He is. He's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. He just stopped behind this industrial area. He's behind a tree. Of course. Of course he is. Coming around to 12, and if we can go forward from here, that would be helpful. Maybe he was just late to work, And just wondering if anybody possibly saw this guy pop out someplace else. The last spot I saw him was get behind the tree, and then the bike kind of just disappeared for me. I don't know if he made a little bit of a U-turn or what he did, but that was the last place I saw him. And you can't blame anybody but me. This was one of those ones where, Dylan is keeping us alive and safe. And that it is what it is. But again, just more trees. I can't see anything. Can we move a little more forward, or are you working with somebody? I don't know if he's there. If we can see if he's there, that'll make a decision if we're going to stay or go. Tommy's. He went to Tommy's. Good choice. Okay. All right. I hear you. Oh, he went through the drive-through. And I lost him. I wonder if anybody else has him. Does anybody else have him? What about that other station that we don't talk about?
All right, so high up above right there in Skyfox, it looks like we have lost them there. That was some of the coverage there from Fox 11 in Los Angeles as we were just covering this erratic motorcyclist going through the different sections of Los Angeles and also on the 405 as well. Before we do go to a 2-minute break, do want to show you that moment where a lot of people talking, though, where the motorcyclist was able to exchange something with another rider that was happening on the freeway there. And you'll see this moment play out just moments ago when we were bringing this to you live, raw, and always direct. Try to bring you as many different live feeds, top stories, and breaking news. But this is the moment where he was able to hand off something to this other motorcyclist there in the yellow bike and then was able to continue on. But again, we'll look for updates here regarding this story. Police were not following it, only from high up above. So they had no police cars or vehicles behind this individual at any time there. So we'll be keeping an eye on this one for you right here on Live Now from Fox. But again, this just gives you a great example of what we do. Top stories, live feeds, and of course, these breaking news videos all right here on Live Now. We'll be back in just two. Welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Mike Page. Thanks again for being with us on this Friday, bringing you all top stories, live feeds, and of course, when breaking news happens, we have you covered. Coming up in just moments, we will be taking you out to Georgia for a live event there featuring the former President Donald Trump, as well as the Governor Brian Kemp, going to be talking about the relief efforts, recovery efforts for Hurricane Helene victims, especially in the state of Georgia there. So we'll be keeping an eye. Just moments ago, we already know he is on the ground talking to emergency management personnel. Let's show you the moment when the former president walked in the room.